Hello. Today we're going to demonstrate how you can use Gingr's webhook functionality to integrate with an integration service like Zapier. Zapier is an amazing tool that's integrated with thousands of other applications. And now you can integrate Gingr with Zapier and Zapier to any number of other applications. If you don't already have an account, you'll want to go to zapier.com and create an account. I already have one, so we're going to go ahead and log in. Oops. Now that we're logged in, we're going to want to make a zap. So we'll click on Make a Zap. The trigger app will be a webhook, so we'll choose Webhooks by Zapier. It's going to be a catch hook, meaning Gingr will send a notification to Zapier when something happens. Instead of a retrieve poll, Zapier would ask Gingr if something happened. We're going to go ahead and leave this blank. You can as well. Awesome. So Zapier just gave us a URL that we should send the hooks to. So I'm going to copy that to my clipboard. And then we'll go over to Gingr to add the new webhook URL. So we'll go to Admin, System-Wide Settings, and all the way at the bottom of the page, you'll see webhook URL. You may also want to type in a random webhook signature key. Even though Zapier won't use this, Gingr still expects this to be filled out. So we'll go ahead and update our changes. Great. Now that we've done that, we'll go back to Zapier and say, okay, I did this. Now Zapier wants to test that the webhook is working. So we're going to trigger an event that would send a webhook to Zapier, like registering a new owner in Gingr. So we'll just zoom through the registration form here. Great. Don't want to send an email. Perfect. So now that that event has been triggered in Gingr, we'll go back to Zapier and make sure that Zapier received it. They did. It was successful. So we'll go ahead and continue. First, though, we're going to want to add a filter. A filter allows you to only do something if, for example, we're going to filter this down to a specific type of webhook event that comes from Gingr. This is denoted by the webhook type field. So we're only going to do things if an owner was created for this hook. Great. So we'll go ahead and continue now. Today we're going to integrate with an app called Delighted. Delighted is a cool app that allows you to unobtrusively survey your customers once every few months with a single question and a 1 to 10 scale. Your customers can answer directly from their email by clicking on the score, and Delighted will then calculate what's known as your NPS or Net Promoter Score. This is a big metric in the service industry these days that allow your business to see how much your customers value you. We use it here at Gingr, and you've probably received one of these emails from us before. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Delighted. They only have one option available, add person and schedule delivery. Great. So we'll go ahead and continue. I've already added my Delighted account here, but if you haven't, you would connect a new account and find your API key in Delighted, and then you would paste it into this window here that Zapier pops up. Again, I've already done this, so we'll just exit out. We're going to go ahead and continue. So we need an email. So we're going to go into the data that came from the webhook here, and we're going to search for email. There it is, that email address I entered, testymcgee@gingerapp.com. We also need a name. So we're going to search for first name and last name. Perfect. We're going to send 30 days, or wait 30 days, excuse me, before we send our survey to this customer. So this means when a new customer registers in Gingr, 30 days later, we're going to send them a delighted survey. Perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and click continue. We're going to go ahead and test it with this data here. Perfect. So now let's go over to Delighted and make sure Delighted got that email address. So we'll go over to Delighted, we'll go to People, and as you'll see, my new customer was just created in Delighted. Awesome. So now we'll say Finish. We'll name this New Owner in Gingr Delighted Survey. And we're going to turn it on. Perfect. We'll go back to our dashboard here. We'll see that it's turned on. And let's run one more test to make sure it worked perfectly. We're just going to fill out the registration form here as you normally would in Gingr, except we're not going to fill out very many fields. I think I do need an email address though. There we go. And we're just going to pick some random stuff here and submit our registration form. Perfect. Don't want to email the customer, but we do want to check here in Delighted to see if that account was created. And look, there it is. Almost immediately appeared in Delighted. So that is how you use Zapier and Gingr webhooks to create actions and events. Thanks for watching.